hello, and if you can hear me as I walk through this grass, welcome back to another episode of Adventures with Joe. As you can see, it's sunny outside, so even though it's below freezing, I'm out ready to have some fun. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about the channel, where we're going or what you can expect. So it's not only gonna all be rock hounding. A lot of it will be. I really love rock hounding because it gets you outside, but I love to do other things. I love adventuring in general, hiking, exploring, just seeing beautiful places. I love doing woodworking, I love traveling, I love doing all the things. So we'll kind of be doing a lot of that. But today, there'll be another episode of rock hounding along the river, and I'm really excited to have y'all here with me. So thank you for joining me, and we're gonna get going here. Just gonna come look at the river a little bit, see kind of what's going on, see how high the water is, if it's clear today. It looks like it's a bit lower today, so that's a good thing, at least. And it does look pretty clear. This area, as I've said in the past, doesn't have a lot of gravel in the river. So I might walk along the edge though and just see if I can see anything going on. See any agates or whatever that have kind of released themselves from the sand. You can see there's some big stuff in there. I think that's glass. We will be finding more glass today. I have actually already found a few agates. Looking this rock, if you recognize this from last week, I left a small pile of rocks by accident without looking. This one will be pretty cool. It's nice and clear, and then we got some more agates there, but we're gonna kind of just walk along the river, see what we can see. My boots are formerly waterproof, and they're pretty old, as you can see. So we'll see. I'm not sure how much I'll be in the water because it's pretty cold today. Maybe I'll do that at the end. But there is some gravel in there, which is quite intriguing to me, but it's also quite chilly. So let's go exploring, and I'll catch you up to speed when I find something interesting, other than goose poo and mud and this wonderful river. I found one already. Actually, I've been walking for quite a bit, so I shouldn't say already. But I thought it was quite boring to start with. It's got that brown, but then if you look closer, there are some reds in there. And so I'm thinking once it gets polished up, it might be quite nice, or get a flat side cut into it. But you can see definitely some reds there. All right, I've got three more here. We've got this thing, which has that rough kind of exterior rind, I guess you would call it. And then we got this brown and green one, and this guy, which has some nice, let me find some nice reds and yellows, and a little bit of an inside pocket there, but some nice reds, even a little bit of blue in there. Pretty cool. A little bit dirty. Once it's cleaned up, it'll look pretty nice. We've also got residual hunter left behind, so that'll be going in the trash bag. There's a few of them around, actually. You can see there and one over there, but we'll just keep picking up trash as we go. This guy's interesting. It looks like rust and stuff, but it's got rocks in there. Might be some sort of iron, oxidation, whatever. All the things. It might just be slag with bubbles and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty cool. But I'm going to leave it there because there's not much I can do with that as far as polishing and stuff goes. Check this out. So I think this is, I'm 90% sure, it's just a big chunk of slag. Some industrial garbage, basically. But it's got a lot of rocks that's picked up in there too. Kind of a nice big piece. Looks pretty cool. Again, that will be staying here because I don't have anything to do with it. So I like the small ones you can tumble, or ones with cool banding or whatever, all that stuff. Oh, this one was, nope, never mind. I thought maybe that was a, so those black and white ones I found last time were, I guess they're called honey agates, and they get bleaching on the outside. So I saw that white and the black. I thought maybe that was that bleaching, but that is, almost looks like asphalt. I found this section here that has a lot of gravel in the water, so I'm going to take a peek there. But I was walking along the top here, and I looked down, and I noticed this guy here, which is cool. I'm going to bring down to the water, see if I can get down here without completely falling in. I expect my feet to get a little bit wet here, because this is sand and it's not bank. Ah, it's actually quite sticky. Make a step. Yeah, look at that. There's a nice solid piece too. Those tumble the best because when they're all broken up in little tiny nodules, they just don't tumble very well. They kind of fall apart. I'm gonna look along here. Well, I was trying to balance my phone on this tree, and that was dumb because it dropped right into the river. Definitely got my shoe wet because my phone is not waterproof, but I got it out as fast as possible. Hopefully it's still functioning. Hopefully the mic isn't too wet. Makes it funny sounds. If it is, I apologize. You'll just get to hear me sound funny anyways. Oh, trying to find, I was gonna prop you up, but I'm just gonna hold you instead. Because I want to look along this whole bank here, see what I can find. I've already found a few, and I'll show you at the end once I find it all. But I am no longer going to try to balance you in that tree right there. I went ahead and walked in the river and see if I could find anything. And here's the fruits of my labors. We had this big guy I'd already found. This like red jasper, I think, yellow jasper, and it's got some green fungus on it. So it's, but I might throw that back. It's just one of those like red quartzy ones. So that one's gonna stay in there. So I didn't actually end up finding anything in the river. All that effort. Oh well, we'll keep trying. Also, being in the river, my hands started freezing up because it's cold out, and so I decided to come back up to the bank where it's a little bit more dry and a little bit more warm. And I found this little guy. Well, I looked on the bank and just found that one that I showed you, and then I looked in the river here, and there's a bunch of gravel right here, which just means one thing: got to go back in, find the good stuff. So I probably will be very selective in what I pick because it is my hands get numb pretty quickly. But here we go. Wish me luck. All right. So far, I've been slightly rewarded for my dumbness. We got this guy. It's pretty cool. Nice big chunk actually. Some nice banding in there. And I'm just walking along here. I got my trusty stick to flip rocks over, so I don't have to stick my hands in initially just to peek at them. But as long as I don't drop my phone in, we will be okay. Just kind of find a rock and poke at it. See what turns over. This big guy. He almost looks like a giant agate. Imagine if it was. There'd be nothing that big. Put this other rock in my pocket. Oh, I dropped my stick. My stick. We're going in. This is clay. Just a big old clay ball. We'll break it up. See if we can find anything more with it. Water's quite ripply in the sunlight, so it kind of makes it hard to see what I'm going for. Oh, I think I see one. Maybe. It's cool, but it's not an agate. We're here for agates. Alright, well. Alright, well, my phone no longer detects liquid or debris. But I had to cross over because, as you can see, that bank over there is unnatural. So I'm over here, and I popped up this hill here, and I see this huge gravel bar. So I am pumped to check this out. Oh, here's a little update. I found a few, put them in the bag already. Found some more little agates, little jasper. This guy is kind of ugly, but also I love the crystal structures in these. I might try to flatten that and polish it. But I'm going to look on this whole bar if I can, and I'll just bring them all back, show you them all at the same time. You can see all the glass shining out here, and I was just collecting glass as I was going along, and I cannot figure out this guy. So it looks like glass, right, at parts, because it's crystal clear and all this stuff, but then other parts of it look like agate, and I just wonder if it's some sort of glass slag or what's going on. It's pretty cool though. I'm gonna keep it. It definitely has some glass chipping type stuff going on, and if you look at it through the sun, it's just hard to tell. So I don't know. Probably glass. And right behind that, actually, look at that guy, just chilling. Little agate. Cool. All right. I said I'd give you an update afterwards. But that piece was really cool, so we'll see you after. Well, I walked all the way from down there. As you can see, the rock, so it was way up on the opposite side of that there, and didn't find too much. Obviously, there's tons of glass. I probably collected, well, I collected a bag full of glass, about as much as my little bag would carry, and I probably collected about 0.001% of what's on that, even just that specific area. There's a lot of glass and trash out here, but here is what I found as far as rocks goes. The biggest one, we got this guy, and it is, where's the sun? It is a little bit, we got a little bit of see-throughness going on there. But that one was pretty cool. Some very reds. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, I'm not showing you. 8 of these rosebud agates. That's pretty nice. This one's cool. Piece of petrified wood. Let's see. That, some sort of crystal. I think these are like agates from almost like bigger agates. I found a few of these. They don't have a lot of texture or whatnot. The colors are pretty cool. And then, yeah, some other ones. This one is interesting. Shiny on top, got that gray in the middle. It almost looks like slag. I'm guessing it probably is. And then some little shiny ones. I'm trying not to pick up too many that aren't agates, but it's hard. I think these are yellow jaspers. And I'm not sure about that, but I just collect them, and then maybe one day I'll cut them into pieces. But that's it. So the next plan, I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna find one more gravel bar because that bank is so far my favorite place to be. So I gotta find a place to cross, and then I'm gonna really hit one little gravel area. It'll probably be like 20 square feet or something, and see if I can find at least one more really cool thing before I head out of here. But it is a really nice day. Hands warmed up a bit, bunch of little fishies in the water. I'm going to attempt to find. I'm going to attempt to find a fairly shallow spot, but might just have to get a little bit wet. Next time, I might bring rubber boots, or just wait till it warms up and just wear sandals and not worry about it. But there is some gravel here, but man, the water is moving. It kind of makes it hard to see because it's so glittery. It gets really shallow right there. I'm gonna go look around over there, see if I find anything. Well, I found this little hill here. It's gravel. It's about 4 feet wide, tall, and 10 feet long. So that's what, 40 square feet. Who knows? But definitely it paid off. I've got them stacked here. So this one is all right. Pretty cool. This one's one of the cooler ones here. Definitely a lot going on. Some nice banding, reds, clear, not tons of blues, but reds and whites. And then we got this guy, the blue and the red. I really love these. Nice solid piece too. And this guy's got some really sweet just patterns going on. So pretty cool. And then a bunch more little ones, So that is gonna be it. I'm gonna head back to the car. So guys, thank you so much for joining, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And we'll be out again for some more adventures and doing some other things as well. And hope you'll find an agate or two on the way out, but you never know. And don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you all on the next video. Because I can't keep my eyes closed on the way back to the car, found a few more. Got that little rosebud. Got this nice ghost agate. And it's kind of clear. It's got a little bit of banding, not a lot. But I'll put that in the tumbler too and see kind of how that ends up looking. That little dark gray one. So, yep, that's it.